Hi everyone, I wanted to come on here and talk about message of self-love. I'm struggling with it because I think that our society has you believe that fear and punishment are the best way to learn. And especially if you're a woman, I think that shame is how society molds us into being a certain way. Not that I think that I'm separate from society, but I think that shame and guilt and fear is very rampant, and it affects me daily and how I shame and guilt myself. And I'm just struggling, and I have a lot that I guess I'm shameful for, and I think maybe if I shed some light on it, maybe that would go away, some of that. And I hope that that's the message, is that admitting and bringing light to the darkness that we keep hidden and away and not talked about or seen or heard, whatever, bringing that to the light and knowing that you can share it and that there's safe spaces for that, and that you deserve love no matter what you've done, no matter what, you deserve love. That's it. Every creature on this earth deserves love. And I think that it's easy to get caught up in morality stuff, or at least for me it does, and battling good and bad and different things, that mind traps that are easily to get into. But I think when it comes down to it, the spiritual way of looking at it is that we're all creatures, and if you look at nature, it is chaotic and dangerous and deadly. And I do think that we should use our intelligence for the best way possible, but when we get down to it, we're still just intelligent animals. And to expect us to be perfect, and the way that social media just glorifies perfection over humanity and realness or whatever, it can just get so depressing because of the expectations that we put on ourselves and others. And I'm saying that from deep personal experience, because I have such hard expectations on myself, and I judge myself and I criticize myself all the time, and I inherently do it then to others, and especially the people that I love the most. I let them see my true colors because I love them, and that's the safest place I have. And so the people that I love the most get the worst of me, and they get the impatient and the aggressive and the angry and the just the pain and the hurt and all of it. I get so rude, so sassy, so bratty and snide and impatient, and just I interrupt all the time, and I call names, and I get ignorant and arrogant and hot-headed so much to the people that I love the most. And it makes me sad because I want to give them my best. And I think that that's just what love is that hopefully they might get the worst, but they also do get the best of you when you love somebody, or you have a loving relationship, is that they get the best and the worst. And it's an honor to deal with any human's best and worst. You shouldn't get one without the other. And it's an honor to get somebody's worst just the same as it is an honor to get their best, because they're showing you their truth, even though it's shamed, or that we want to hide it or whatever. There's no other safe place for it. And that can get really dangerous, but we live in a very dangerous world, and there's a lot of misunderstanding and pain that just gets projected onto everybody over and over again. We just project our pain, and then we get that pain and project it onto somebody else, and then it's just this vicious cycle. Vices help, people help, sharing helps. I know I've been trying to do my yoga and try to breathe and meditate and do all these things that I just feel exhausted, and I feel like I should be thankful for my body and life and all this stuff, and I get down when I'm not. But yeah, in reality, life is kind of miserable sometimes, and I am miserable a lot. And I put that on other people, and I still deserve love, and I fuck up all the time, and I still deserve love, and I keep things hidden, and I run away, and I'm cowardly sometimes, and I get rude and mean and disrespectful, whatever. I still deserve love, and no matter what you've done or what you've been through, I truly believe that you deserve love. Not in spite of, or whatever, just you deserve love. You've done these things, you've been through this stuff, so you deserve love. There's no question about it. And I really want to try to get that into my brain, because I have a very hard time believing it sometimes. I have such deep insecurity, such deep self-value and self-worth problems or whatever, and just pain and self-hatred that I really want to heal. So I think that sharing that I'm a beautiful and amazing fucked up asshole that still deserves love, and so are you. And that if we could talk about it a little bit more, just like how we fuck up and how shame is just like everywhere, and especially for women. And maybe this is just a message to women, because I know a lot of men that don't have problems with any shame, and they really maybe should. It is a man-made, unnatural feeling. And I think the feminine way of living is even more shame, because our society and the systems of the world are not made for intuition and emotion and things that rule us naturally, though we pretend like they don't. But so if that was more accepted, it would be a lot different situation. But yeah. Let's just talk about how we make mistakes. Let's talk about how we fuck up, because we relate in failure, not in perfection. And we are all deserving of love no matter what, and it's not hopefully to get canceled, but out of a humble spirit that will be inviting education and awareness to what we do. And I think hopefully if we can all be more forgiving to ourselves, we'll be able to be more forgiving to others. Love ourselves so we can love others. That's all. And yeah. Love you.